You've seen the Nelson Brothers performing at sea on Royal Caribbean International. They also headline on land. We caught up with them recently as they were just reuniting their famous rock band, Nelson.
Do I love you, baby? Yeah, 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 more than ever. More than ever, baby. I remember all I wanted in love was just a pretty face. But all I found were hearts of stone.
The very first show after 17 years, to me personally, was a little terrifying, to be honest with you. I mean, it had been a long time.
We had a good venue for it, though. I think if we were going to do it any place, we played at the Mohegan Sun Casino in Uncasville, Connecticut, where we've played before.
When we were halfway through the first song, what I felt more than anything, honestly, is we're back. I knew when we put the first band together, at the time I felt like no one could touch us. This time around, this is for the first time in 15 years, mind you, I really honestly have that same feeling. And I think it's infectious. I think that the audience picks up on it. It's genuine. You can always tell when you go to a show and someone plays a legacy artist plays a new song. Usually that's the time to go to the bathroom or get the T-shirt. And we're fearless about announcing when we've got a new tune, but a new song of ours called "It's All About You." That's the one. It's the one. You can feel it with the audience. You hear it in the response, and that one song accounted for one of the standing ovations when we opened for Boston.
It's all about you. It's all about you. Why, oh, yeah. It's all about you. It's all about you.
I always knew that we could come back to what we do when the time felt right, and it hasn't felt right until, like, really recently, until now. But up until that point, you know, to really perpetuate our dad's good name, and I feel good for that, because people speak about him now with a reverence and an appreciation that they didn't 20 years ago. And if we had a small hand in that, in getting his music out there and reintroducing people to how great his music really was, I mean, that was our responsibility as good sons. And now it's our turn, and I really feel that way. I think, you know, our dad would have been proud of keeping his legacy alive and our hand in that, but even more proud of us making our own mark and keeping that going.
I can't think of anything more fulfilling, really, than hitting different sides of what you truly love. Obviously, our dad's music is the cornerstone, you know, our foundation, and where we come from, and we find a communion with people that grew up with his music, from Ozzy and Harriet, and the amazing amount of shows that he played. They like to connect with that, as we do. It's a selfish thing. We miss our dad. But we cut that off and we do Nelson to satisfy our own artistic needs and our own way of moving forward with our own lives and making our own mark.
I never look down, love it when the sun shines through the clouds. With you, life is ever evermore.
Come to see a Ricky Nelson show and you will see all of those incredible hits. You'll have video. It's a retrospective on our dad's life.
And it's to honor him.
Exactly.
That's what that's for.
And I think people get that.
But it's all right now. I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself.
If you go to a Nelson show, for the first time...
There will be no Ricky Nelson songs
Exactly.
at a Nelson show.
Exactly. You're going to get nothing but Matthew and Gunnar songs. And it's going to be a big rock show. Kind of us in our element, really. And
Unapologetically so. It's going to be very loud. It's going to be a celebration of great melodic heavy rock music, lots of vocals, and it's going to take you through a whole experience.
I can't live without your love and affection. I can't face face another night on my own. I give up my pride to save me from being alone. 'Cause I can't live without your love. Ooh, your love.
We hope you enjoyed this profile on this American rock band, Nelson. Be sure and get tickets to Nelson the Rock Show when they come to your town. I'm Liz Motley.